Hey Dreamers, I'm Bryce from Midnight Notion, musician, singer, songwriter, and big fan of Metallica. I am looking for my favorite song. Could it be Through the Never? Let's use math to find out. Cue the intro.
Shoot it, give it to me now!
For the best Metallica song! Through the Never, number 7 from the Black Album. We're over halfway done with this record, and I know that this song is a song that can get my head bobbing, so I'm excited to get into it. Today we're going to listen to it, I'm going to blah 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 my way through it, and then I'm going to grade it using the following categories: lyrics, instrumentation, composition, memorability, and emotional response. Each category is a score from 0 to 4, and the grand total possible points is 20. We'll see at the end if it has 17 or more, whether or not it makes it to the top 10. Do you think it'll make it? Why don't you put your guess in right now, and then we'll find out what the score is at the end. Of course, I need you to hit that subscribe button. We're looking for 1,000 subscribers so I can start getting paid to make these reviews. How cool would that be? I would keep going after Metallica, start listening to other music and reviewing that. So hit that subscribe button and check out Midnight Notion wherever you get your music. It's on Spotify, iTunes, CD Baby, Bandcamp, wherever, even here on YouTube. So definitely check all that out. But now I'm going to check out Through the Never. Let's do this thing. Twisting, turning. I already got it in my head. Let's get inside. I love those stops. There's something so cool about silence for me. Ba-da, ba, ba-da, and it's like using the word and da-da, and more. Stop and go. I love it. I think it's cool. Teasing you, huh? Do you like that? They got the tease. Ba-da. And they train you. They keep showing you that after ba-da, they're going to pause and there's going to be an and after it. But this time through, we're about to get into the verse. There's a pause and there's no and. It's just the guitar. I want to talk about that main riff. All right, so this riff is very reminiscent of Master of Puppets. That one was so quick. This one has that same feel, but this one, honestly, for me, maybe it's just because I haven't played it as much as Master of Puppets, but this one actually, I feel like it's more difficult than Master of Puppets. Let me show you what's happening here. We're going open E, and then on the F sharp, and then this one right here, the C sharp. In the intro, it just loops that. I always get it mixed up because I want to do the Master of Puppets rhythm, which is based in 3s. This one's based in 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And my first finger never wants to move. It never wants to move at the right time anyway. But here's the thing, once they get into the main riff, once all the instruments come in, they change it up again. They have that climb down from the C sharp to the C. I can't do it. Anyway, the riff is hard, that's all I'm saying. I really appreciate that the rhythm guitars ba-ba, ba-ba, and the drums are not emphasizing ta-ka, ta-ka. They're not doing it yet. He might build to that later on in the song, but I'm saying at this point, he's just playing that straight beat. Boots, tats, boots, tats, boots, tats, boom, 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 ta, boom, psh. Very straight, keeping it straight, keeping it simple, keeping it just streamlined so that everything can breathe. We don't have to overshow, we just play for the song. I like that. There it is. They wait for it though, because that first section of the verse, this verse has an interesting build. Da 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 da. Right, it's got like a call and response, and then the third time through, the call is doubled, maybe even tripled, and then the response is accented. That's a really cool, unique way to build. It still feels the same. It still feels like the third part or the third line of the verse, but it's built upon the first two lines in a new, interesting, different way. And we're going to continue to do that for the fourth time through. Double kick. Back to the main riff. That time we have the same thing as before the first verse, only this time all the instruments get to play. It's not just the guitar solo. It's everyone. Listen to the verse structure one more time. Now that I've told you how it works, call, response, call, response, call, tripled response, call, tripled response. It's really cool. Call, response, call, response. Half response. Call. Double kick. Call. Response. Sing it. Turning to the never. Are we in A now? Is this A? We've been playing most of this song in F sharp. It's that the low note is E, but that second hit, that's the F sharp. And so everything's kind of really sitting on that F sharp, but we're riffing in E. It's kind of confusing. But then that chorus even is a doo-doo, 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 E, F sharp, all the way through. So we're just sitting on that 2 for like all of the song. If that even is the 2, it might be the 1 just because of where it sits. But now it feels like we moved into A. Let me check. Sounds like B to me. So they're doing that same thing with it. Just like in the chorus, they were going E to F sharp. With the verse, or I'm sorry, the solo, we're doing that same pattern, but it's up 1 string, so it's A to B. Cool. Little chord change there. Nice. Okay, now we're down to G to A. That's cool. We're changing the chords during the solo. I bet they're going to come back down to that F sharp. So we have the E to F sharp. So we started most of the song E to F sharp. Solo starts in A to B, and now we're at G to A, and we'll probably come. I think this is back down from here. I don't think it's going to go F sharp to G. That would feel too. It's only a half step. It doesn't have that same doo-doo, doo-doo. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying, I love the pattern here. Play, 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 dun 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 dun. They have that rhythm, ba bum 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 bum. They keep coming back to. That's again call and response. Why do I love call and response so much? I don't know, but I think it's a great structure to work from. If you're writing a song, have a part and then have an ending and then have another part and end it the same. Call, response, call, response. It makes it familiar. It makes us feel comfortable. It gives you comfort, and then when you change it, it gives us interest. That's what I'm saying. They're giving us comfort and then they're changing it, interest. That's what keeps songs fresh and new and exciting. There we go. E to F sharp. Oh yeah. I forgot about this part. I want to check something because I feel like there was a different beat in there. Hold on. Let me go back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a different beat in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there was like there's an 8 measure in there. That wasn't 5. It was like 5 and it started on the and of 5. So instead of 5-4, we have 10-8. And then is that like 11-8? Is that what that adds up to? I don't know, but that stop wasn't exactly 4 beats. It was 4 and then 5 and. Really cool, really interesting. I don't know if they do it that way live, but that's what the count is on this record. I forgot about this part, and I'm so glad to hear it. Is that a hi-hat? I can't actually tell because it sounds like it should be a splash cymbal, but it doesn't have any ring to it. It boom, ka, boom, ka. It feels like it has the ring out of an open hi-hat that gets closed, but it doesn't. But it's so small, it sounds like a splash cymbal. It's actually a tiny little cymbal. Boom, ka, but it doesn't have the ring out. Those usually have like a. I don't know. You tell me. Is it a splash or a hi-hat? Sounds to me like a hi-hat. But it doesn't sound like his hi-hat. The never on through the never to the end of forever we must go on. I love that. On through the never end of forever. Off to like on through the never is here. End of forever is up. It's got a harmony to it, and then it comes back. We must go on. There's a lot of that dip. But this is very chanty. This song is a lot like they're like, oh, what if we took parts of Master of Puppets and smashed it with parts of Creeping Death, and we mashed them together to just make a headbanger that's a lot shorter and a lot more radio friendly in length, not in. It's not a better song than those two. I just want to clarify that. It's not better than those two. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. Parts of Puppets, parts of Creeping Death. That's all. It might be better. I don't know. And I love that that's a different voice. Twisting, turning through the... And we got that guitar coming down. Really cool, really cool. Ever was, will be ever. Twisting, turning, change. That's forever. Twisting, turning through the never. And... nice ring out to never. Cool. Yeah. Just straight to the point. Get right to the point. Rock out for a little bit. Do some chanting. I don't know. I'm in a good mood. Happy about this song. Let's find out what kind of score this one gets. Here we go. Whoosh. Before we get to the score, I just want to apologize to anybody that's listening instead of just watching. You may not have seen the disclaimer. My sound recorder ran out of batteries, and that's why the sound just drastically changed from what you were hearing to a camera, the really bad camera audio. So apologies for the sound troubles. That's what you get when you record things all by yourself and you have nobody to watch the equipment. So hit that subscribe button so I can hire people, yeah? All right, let's get to the score. Whoosh. Lyrics, what is this song about? It's about twisting and turning through the never. What is the never, you ask? In my interpretation of these words, I think it's space and the universe. Like, there's a lot of talk. There's even the mention of third rock from the sun. That's us. Earth is third from the sun. We talk about our place in this solar system, all alone in the family of the sun. So if the sun is our family and it goes all the way back to Pluto and the other small what are they called? Dwarf planets. If we just include this solar system as we know it so far, we are the only life. Maybe there's something on Europa or Titan. We don't know. But so far, we're all alone on the family of the sun. But the curiosity is making, it's teasing everyone. We want to know what's out there beyond. We're just twisting and turning around this sun, and then our sun is going around this, system, and then that system's going around another system and another system. It's this giant expanse all the way out as far as you can see in the dark, see past our eyes. When you close all the lights, when you turn off all the lights, you go outside and you look up, you can see the stars and they're light years away. They're so far away and we don't know, we have no idea what's out there. How is it even possible to have that many suns and not a single other life form? I don't think it's possible. There's got to be something. Even if it's just a little amoeba, there's got to be something. And I think this song is just challenging that, just thinking like, hey, what else is out there? We want to know. We're looking up and we're seeing all these stars and we're going, there's got to be something else out there. And then here we are twisting and turning through the never, revolving around the sun. I don't know. Interesting concept. I like these lyrics. I like the way they flow. I like the structure of them. I like the list items, and then just, it's not conversational. It's artistic. It's crafty. I don't know. This one just speaks to me. I like space stuff. What can I say? This one, lyrically, it's getting a 4. Instrumentation. There's a lot of really difficult stuff going on here. Primarily that main riff. Holy crap, is that hard. I keep trying to play it and I keep goofing it up. I got to learn to slow down and play it at a very slow speed and gradually get faster. But I cannot train my fingers to do. It's so freaking fast. I think that's really cool. Is there anything else really that speaks out as instrumentally amazing? I don't think there's anything really technically proficient about this song. There isn't like multiple layers of guitars. They're not doing drastically like new harmonizing techniques. They're not playing in odd time signatures, except for maybe that one little pause is a little long. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's anything really out there, so I don't want to give it a perfect score, but I am feeling positive. I'm feeling happy. I think that they did a good job. So this one, instrumentally, it's a 3. Composition. Same old. Verse, chorus, solo, chorus. I mean, well, I guess there is that section, that bridge, right? That's a little bit different. On, through, the never. That feels very Creeping Death. I like that part, and then we come back to the main riff. We go back to the chorus. And then we have a really, really short outro. Appreciate that. I like the composition. I do. I really love the call and response, the way the verses build upon themselves. It's not just the same structure, A. It has like an AABB or an AABC sort of structure to it. It just kind of, it changes enough that it's interesting. It's fast. It's fun. I love that in the solo, they go up to, I guess, if they were playing, if you call this E, then B would be the 5. So I appreciate that they go up to the 5. If it's an F sharp, then the B would be the 4, I believe. But either way, I appreciate moving up during the solo and then moving down to that G and the A, which would either be the 3 or the 4, depending on which key we're in, and then coming back down to the F sharp. Really cool movement there. But again, nothing too outstanding. The bar is pretty darn high. If we've already gone through Puppets and One and all those other songs, it's hard to beat that composition. So I'm going to keep this modest. It's not right in the middle. It's positive, but it's not perfect. This one compositionally gets a 3. Memorability. I think that this song stands out. I think that it's really catchy. I think they do a lot of elements in here that are memorable. There are things that they're doing that keeps reminding us of, like, that main riff is obviously happening throughout, but then they have that and thing I talked about throughout the song, and that, just that hit alone, and is super memorable. And whenever they up and, you know, that just stands out to me. And then the verses are cool. The chorus, twisting, turning through the never, that's hooky. Something about the delivery of that, it's very hooky. It really comes in and it stays in. I like it. And then twisting, turning through the never. It's a lot of words. I'm not going to sit here and count them all, but twisting, turning through the... Anyway, it's easy to remember. It's delivered in a way that's memorable. It's very duh, 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 duh. And then we have that whole bridge section. On, through, the, never, something, something, on, through. It's really freaking memorable. You already know it. You already know what this score is. Memorability, it's a 4. Emotional response. You know, it's funny. I've always liked this song. I don't think there's ever been a moment where I was like, I've had enough. Because this isn't like a radio hit. It isn't something they play at every concert. It feels kind of rare, but it's still so good. It just gets to the point. It's short. It's fast. It's headbangy, but then it has a nice ebb and flow to it. I like it more than I thought I would. I knew I would like the song. I knew I would enjoy it. But listening to it again, I like it more? Question mark? Like, I had a lot of fun. Then we got to that chant part. I completely forgot of that section of the song. And I'm like, oh, this is so much fun. I get to chant stuff. Yeah, audience engagement. I love audience engagement. I love cool, fast, neat riffs. I love repetition. This song has it all. This one, emotional response, it's a 4. And so, drum roll please, this song gets a grand total of 18 points. You know that's enough. Let's see where it ended up on the leaderboard. 9th place, just barely squeezed in there, and I can tell you right now it's not going to last too long. But 9th place with 18 points, you'll see that this is now the 5th song to get 18 points. I'm really shocked that based on my scoring method, right, they all have 18, but here's the order of operations. First, they have to have a good composition. Then they have to be very memorable. Then they have to give me a good emotional response. And then the instrumentation, because let's be honest, all the songs have pretty good instrumentation. And then lastly, lyrics, just because for me, I don't need lyrics to have a favorite song. I think these other things are more important. So that's my order of operations. Thanks to that order of operations, we don't have a single same score in 42 videos. 42 songs, not a single tie yet. It's not going to last long. We're going to have ties very soon. So I got to know what to do with those ties. You're going to have to tell me what to do because I don't know what I'm going to do. Do you need to see a longer list? Is top 10 not enough? Do I need to create some sort of I created this thing, by the way, myself. I just designed the whole thing, how it moves and everything. Do I have to make one for like the top 30 or 40? You tell me in the comments below. I won't be able to do it right away, but I'll think about it. Anyway, that's the top 10. Now it's your turn. In the comments below, tell me what you would do with my scoring method. How many points would you give through the never? And make sure you check out my music on Spotify, iTunes, CD Baby, wherever you get your music. And smash that subscribe button so you can be here tomorrow as we listen to Nothing Else Matters. Thanks for watching.